Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So this channel is for educations and technology only. So yesterday, I shared a video titled Wing Chun is impulse momentum play. Wing Chun is not conceptual thinking. And after I shared this video, I have many feedback or message from many Wing Chun friends. It seems that there are many people still do not understand what I'm talking about in that video. And there are people or friends who love to argue for argument's sake when they don't really understand what I'm talking about. So I like to share with you with this to make this thing clear once for all. The notions to share this video or the last video on Wing Chun is an impulse momentum play, not a conceptual thinking, is to clear up, to set a objective, evidence-based scientific reference. So everybody know what it is, and one be able to verify or justify what is going on. And this objective scientific based on historic evidence reference is Wing Chun is supported by a body conditioning to operate the Wing Chun way of impulse momentum play. So Wing Chun is an impulse momentum play which is supported by its unique type of body conditioning. So in plain language is that anything discussed or presented without presenting the impulse momentum type and the body conditioning, it is just a conceptual thinking. So it is like when we go to the futuristic automobile show exhibition. You can put all the cars there which have only chassis. There's no engine there. Some of the car is just a chassis, look futuristic. Nobody even know how that thing is going to work or not going to work. And people can say, well, this car can fly, this car can levitate, all kinds of stuff. Those are called conceptual thinking. There's nothing wrong with conceptual thinking. However, do not mistake those type of car, those kind of conceptual thinking is the production car which is we drive in the road, in the street, in the highway. Now, it is a problem today in traditional Chinese martial and Wing Chun. It is a problem that people took the conceptual thinking and interpret the way how they want. And they call that Wing Chun. So you can see many people after one Wing Chun movie come up, because of the choreography of the movie, people start to mimic that, thinking that, well, this is how Wing Chun is supposed to be. Okay? And this is a disaster. It is a disaster. Like yesterday, I talked about that concept, Lat Sao Jik Chong, disengage and thrust forward. Well, it is a concept. If one have no idea what type of momentum and what type of body condition is needed to implement that Lat Sao Jik Chong, one in fact doesn't know what it is. Same thing is as Tanta, as I shared in the yesterday's video. So Let's get this thing clear once for all. Okay, so I'm making this video and I'm sharing the idea yesterday, or the base on this impulse momentum play. It's not that I'm the authority, I'm the god of Wing Chun, I'm the spokesman of Wing Chun. It's not. It's everybody based on the impulse momentum play, which is supported by the required or proper body mechanics. That's the bottom line. Otherwise, we are like going into that futuristic automobile show. We look at the chassis, we say, well, this car can fly. And like you have 5 kids there, one say, well, this will fly like a flying saucer. Another kid will say, this fly like a dragon. Now who the hell knows what the hell is this? So, let's go back straight to what is Wing Chun? Well, what is Wing Chun? Even in today's document or writing in the internet, number one thing people will say in Wing Chun. Wing Chun is, Cantonese is Tip San Tuin Da. In the movie, they will tell you that too. It's a Tip San Tuin Da, meaning sticking body, short strike. So sticking body, short strike, what it is? It is a momentum type. And with the Tip San Tuin Da, sticking body, short strike, you will say narrow stance and short bridge. That is what Wing Chun, the descriptions of Wing Chun is. The body, the impulse momentum type and the body mechanics supporting it. Okay? So if you dig into the traditional Chinese martial art, you know that this type of art is called short strike, Tuin Da. And you know that this type of short strike is based on, number one main priority is the body, the core. And the leg, the footwork, is supporting that core. There's the main. And the arm is the subordinate. So we like it or not, that is the categorizations of the traditional Chinese martial arts. So Wing Chun belongs to those type of art, those type of impulse momentum play, those type of body mechanic. Thus, if this is opponent, it's said already, Tip San Tuin Da, close body short strike or sticking body short strike or Tip San Tuin Da. It means you have to stick at your opponent. And the stand is narrow, the bridge is short. I'm not creating this. This is just ancient Chinese or traditional Chinese stuff. Everybody write it. Okay? This is not a concept. This is the descriptions of the impulse momentum and the descriptions of the body conditioning. Okay? Now, so Wing Chun is never stand like this. Stand this far away and strike this way. That is not accord to what the traditional Chinese martial art descriptions, and that is not accord with the Wing Chun descriptions. This is called long bridge. This is called short bridge. This is called long fist distance. This is called short strike distance. Okay? So, let's get to the concept of Lat Sao Chek Chong. Well, Lat Sao Chek Chong will never mean I'm here playing with his hand and then I disengage his hand and I strike him this way. Well, it never been like that. If you follow what the ancient Chinese presented, and well, didn't everybody read that writing of a sticking body, short strike, or Tip San Tuin Da, or My San Tuin Da in the movie, in the internet, all around the world? So it is not about this hand disengage and strike him here. That's Sao Zhe Chong. Meaning that I don't want to engage with this. I want to rush in or shoot in or thrust in. That's called Lat Sao Zhe Chong. So again, if one want to really know what is Lat Sao Zhe Chong, one need to know this type of momentum. One need to have a training on the biomechanics, the body conditioning, be able to do this job. Can I put my weight behind here and doing this? Call Lat Sao Zhe Chong. Like this, engage your hand and then I punch it. Can I do that? Well, you can do that, but this is not Lat Sao Zhe Chong what the ancient means. The ancient or the traditional Chinese martial arts, or even today's in the movie when they say that Wing Chun is a close quarter, Wing Chun never step back, meaning that it step forward, it shoot forward. And in here, you can have your strike and everything. This is called Lat Sao Zhe Chong. Now, if this shoot in, impulse momentum handling, this body conditioning is unknown. What is Lat Sao Zhe Chong? You can have 10 people will tell you different thing. Same thing as, like yesterday I'm talking about Tan Da. People say this is Tan Sao, this is Da, that's why this is called Tan Da. And Tan Da can be many ways. Tan Da can be, okay, I have to disperse his hand, or I have to have forward pressure, or I have to angle, wedge in this way. Well, still that doesn't tell us about what is the momentum type, what is the body conditioning. So one can do all this Tan Da this way, you call it blocking, you call it disperse, you call it forward pressure, to strike this way, you call it this Tan Da. Well, this is not according to what the traditional Chinese martial Wing Chun is about. You can say, oh yeah, I wedge sideways. Like somebody argue with me, so oh, I'm doing this, this is also Tan Da. What? This is all talking only about your arm, your angle of the arm. Did all of this talk anything about getting close, shoot in, and the body conditioning? How many people doing Tan Da this way? Disregard of this way, okay, this way, or this way. How many people doing this far away with the weight on the back leg? How many? Let's go check it. Well, it is not about I'm right, you are wrong. It is about, if you don't define that impulse momentums and the body handling, nobody knows what it is. It's up for everybody's interpretation. And seriously, after so many decades, that interpretation, all this interpretation, is no longer my son Twin Da in this range, short strike range, with this mechanics, body mechanics, this type of momentum is no longer there. And all this disperse, forward pressure, stick to him. Whether in this angle, come from this angle, what do you stand here? Or like what the ancient pre-1850 is saying that this Tan is actually receiving. You get in, you don't want to mess around with him. You get in here. Where this is the second priority, the subordinate. First, you need to be able to shoot in. That type of momentum. This arm techniques, this Tan techniques, Tan Da techniques is the second priority after you be able to handle the impulse momentum and have the body conditioning. Well, it's very different than when you stand like this, or you stand like this, on the side way, front way, side way, or you're going to go like this. Okay, this is this Tanda? Is this Tanda? Is this Tanda? Is this Tanda? Well, everybody can have their Tanda. That's called conceptual thinking, because it doesn't tell you the full story of the impulse momentum and the body conditioning. So hopefully this is clear. Without knowing this thing, how is it supposed to be Wing Chun? Seriously. And again, I'm not the reference. Look at the traditional Chinese martial arts. Look at what you present in the website. Be the whole world, the entire world. Be it in the Europe or in the Asia or in the mainland China. You Google it. What is Wing Chun? It will tell you close body, short strike. Or sticking body, short strike. Well, the ancient Chinese is saying that sticking body, short strike exists. Okay? Not this. Not this. So, the bottom line of my presentation is saying that let us stop like those kids going to the futuristic automobile show exhibition, looking at the chassis saying that, oh, this car can fly like a flying saucer, this was like a dragon, this is like a Batman. Those are just conceptual stuff. It presents not reality. Okay? So what is the point to argue that, oh, you know, my Tanda is this way, your Tanda is this way, receiving is the same with dispersing. Or I come with the angle. Well, it is really, really different. The heaven and earth different if you come at the angle this way and you come at the angle this way. Isn't it so? And in the Wing Chun, according to traditional Chinese martial art, is this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. So why we have this problem for past so many decades? Because the impulse momentum and the body conditioning is not defined clearly. When nobody knows what it is, it's up for everybody to guess. And that's what I call that is the conceptual thinking. Then you say, well, you know, I can use it in the fighting. I said, sure, you can use it to beat Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. But that is not what Wing Chun is about. Not according to me, according to the ancient Chinese, and according to your writing in the introductions of Wing Chun. Narrow stance, close body, short bridge. Wing Chun never move back. So why should I move this way, side way? This is called move back too, okay? Wing Chun never move back. So this turns out, it doesn't move back. It doesn't disperse, it doesn't block, it doesn't do forward pressure, it doesn't wedge inside somewhere, it doesn't do that. It's like a missile, like a snake, it shoots right away in. And because this hand is not doing all those stuff, why do I want to disperse his energy? I don't want to touch his energy, I want to just receive his energy. That's called soft. The minute you try to block it, you try to disperse it, to redirect it, all kinds of stuff. It is not accepting and receiving. You disperse. How can disperse is receiving? How can forward pressure receive? How can you do like this? It's called Tanda. In terms of ancient definitions of Wing Chun. or even today's definition of Wing Chun, as I say, you go to all the internet, you just type in Wing Chun. Then everything come up from different lineage and everywhere. Even the movie, it said that it is the Southern sticking body short strike. So, finally, how the world are we going to talk about Lat Sao Jek Chong when we have no idea this thing, the momentum uniqueness of Wing Chun? We have no idea how to develop that. Can I stand like this every day, doing my chain pan, tan da, or doing this, become this way? No. Everybody knows that. It's like you're walking into the west, you cannot go to the east. So this is, I like to clear this up. Not that I know it all. I don't know it all. But you have a problem now. If this thing is not settled, you're going to get vanished soon. So this is how serious it is. A culture can get completely collapsed. And you're going to keep following those movie stuff. Then years ago, those movie directors, when people ask them about the Chinese martial art, one of the very top director or producer saying, you know, I'm just entertainment. I don't deal with this. I'm just doing entertainment. Well, it's easy to get out of everything. I'm just entertainment. You can mislead the entire world and then you say, I'm just entertainment when people confront you. Okay? So, I don't expect everybody to be able to take what I'm saying here. And that's why I say don't watch my channel. Because my channel is going to present you what is the fact. It's like presenting how the car is built, the wheel, the engine, and all this kind of stuff. And if you just tell me this is conceptual car, I have the same thing, forget about it. One need to know about the engine and the wheel and the suspensions and the electrical system, all kinds of stuff. Instead of just, I know this concept. I know this Chinese term called Lat Sao Jek Chong. I know this Chinese term called Tan Da. I know this Chinese term called close quarter fighting or Twin Da, Mai San Twin Da. Well, you know that. There's this term. The term without the impulse momentum handling and the body conditioning is just a conceptual thinking. Xi Xiaodong is not going to buy it if you say only this type of conceptual thinking. You tell him that. But when you get into the momentum, impulse momentum, and the body conditioning, nobody can deny that. Doesn't matter if Xi Xiaodong or not Xi Xiaodong or anybody. Because it's reality. Notice, the entire video here, I didn't talk about who is the best, who is the most authentic, the best fighter and all this. I'm just talking about plain, simple, down to the earth. Do we know what the heck are we talking about? It's just that.